So now what we're going to do is the enhancing intuition practice. Reading who, don't you? Yeah? You're all good? And you'll all give each other your consent, yeah? Now, before you do anything, I want to clarify something. When you report back the intuitive reception to the person, because you're going to report it back, what do you need to remember to do?
Not to be rude.
Not to be rude, yes. What else?
If there is something that we're not sure whether to tell it or not,
Yeah.
Not to
Ask.
Ask source always.
Ask source always. Because sometimes, for whatever reason, say now you're gonna read Maria, maybe some of the things that come up might be very personal. Maybe she doesn't want that to be shared in this room. So you need to ask that. Okay? You don't just blab out whatever it is that's given, because some of it might be sacred and personal to her that perhaps she doesn't want to share amongst the group. So you ask that. All right? So this makes you a much more sensitive, a much more compassionate, and a much more professional facilitator. Let's see. But also, by doing that, what you're doing is that you are enhancing the quality of your intuition by asking these specific questions. Does that make sense? Is there anything else you want to ask me before you start doing intuitive receptions on each other? So what do you do if you're not sure?
I ask. So, if he should say it or not.
Okay. What do you do if you feel blocked? Yeah. Say now you're enhancing your intuition. Perhaps what you could say is, when you connect, before you do anything, thank you. Primary source of all things, you can write this down. Primary source of all creation. Thank you for enhancing my intuitory to primary source perfection.
Sorry, I missed the beginning.
Primary source of all creation. Thank you for enhancing my intuitory to primary source perfection. And so this is what you're asking for as you proceed with this process. You're actually, giving your gratitude for it, that this is what is actually happening. Okay?
Can we say, primary source, thank you for removing the block?
If you have one.
Ναι,
if you have one.
Αν είναι μπλοκ, ας πούμε, να μετακινήσει να φύγει ένα μπλοκ.
Exactly. Right, so you can do that, no worries. So if you come across any of your own issues whilst you're doing...
This happened, and I want to tell you, let's say me sometimes when this happens, when
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to source and
Yeah.
and then in a moment I get distracted, and I might see you, or I might see somebody I like, or somebody coming, and I say, what am I doing?
Okay, so just if that happens, if distraction comes in, then ask for the distraction to be cleared. And then bring yourself back to the process. Make sense? Okay. So are we ready to go?
Yes.
Any more questions? Okay. I'll give you about not more than 5 minutes.
Okay, yes.
And then after you've completed it, then we can share between us what's going on. Okay? As long as it's okay to do the sharing. Right? Got it? Okay. Bummer. Let's turn up the music a little bit now.